Oh yeah, we're not in England anymore.
Peter is exhibiting for the first, it's so loud all of a sudden. It was really quiet for the longest time. And now it's like every Italian in Venice is passing this studio. So I'm sure you can tell by the intro that we're not in Dorset right now. Where are we, Peter?
We are in Venice.
And why are we in Venice?
To exhibit my 29-day painting challenge.
Can you explain a bit about the challenge?
The challenge was to paint one piece a day. For some artists, this is no feat. Some people might want to challenge themselves to do 10 paintings a day.
Please don't ever do that.
No.
Peter was the most stressed that I've seen him in, well, probably since his military days, to be honest. It's been a month.
It has been a month.
Alongside his painting challenge, he also ran a Crowdfunder prize draw for the chance to win the painting that he's painting here in Venice on day 29. We had a bit of a hiccup with that, so more on that in just a moment.
This crowdfunder was to support Huntington's Disease Association. This is the disease that has touched your family, so we just wanted to do our little bit.
We set our goal for £1,000 on Crowdfunder with the hopes that we would reach it by the end of the month. And we actually surpassed that by day 21, which felt pretty incredible. And as Peter said, all of the money raised from the Crowdfunder prize draw are going straight to the Huntington's Disease Association in memory of my Uncle Mike Clarkson. So it's been a heavy month, but it's been a good month.
Yeah, all the stress and everything aside, it was worth it. I feel like I've gained a lot personally with my painting, and we've raised a butt ton of money for charity.
It's incredible. And now we're here in Venice because Peter is exhibiting the entire works here at a gallery called La Storta, which is located in the old Jewish ghetto of Venice.
The Storta's an incredible space. This space was derelict for many years, but they've turned it around and turned it into something really nice. It's got a really nice rustic feel to it. Obviously you can see all the bare brick and stuff, which is quite a feature in Venice. It features a lot. Dovrad and Michael are really nice people, really supportive, really talented themselves, and I think they're quite a big part of the community.
Setting up this studio space was really fun. Peter did a great job picking where to place things, and I had the idea to add QR codes to each individual painting, which took bloody forever, but it's worth it because look how professional this looks.
If you're interested in learning about how we got here, specifically how Joey networked her way into finding this space, please drop us a comment letting us know your interest and we'll make a video about it.
Peter is currently painting day 29, a few days late. Do you want to talk about why that's a few days late? Because that's a good story.
Full transparency, I didn't start or finish day 29 yesterday. Yeah, obviously the 29th was our travel day. Our flight was really early. We got up at 5 o'clock, is it? Went to the airport. Got here, had to set up everything, and by the time we'd finished, I didn't have many hours left in the day. So I thought, rather than try and rush, what are you doing?
Peter's also forgotten to mention that the night before, we ordered Mexican food, and he got mild food poisoning.
I got really bad food poisoning from a bad burrito choice.
So that travel day was not a nice travel day for you or us.
It wasn't. I wanted to do a good job, so I thought, do you know what? No one's gonna mind if I take my time on the last one, and I don't want to paint something rubbish to give to people that have donated their hard-earned money. I wanted to do a good job, so whoever wins the painting gets a good one.
The special thing about this painting is that it's actually a picture of Venice. So it's a shot that we took on the first day that we were here.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Oh, we're also here with my cousin Chad and his partner Kathy, and we've been having such a good time. It's been incredible having them here, hasn't it?
Yeah, we did have them in on the video on the first take, but Joey was recording in
Slow motion.
So we'll put some slow-mo clips of them in.
So bummed because we have this lovely new friend who's this 83-year-old Italian man named Jean. And he interrupted our filming session when we were halfway through the last time we tried to do this, and came in on screen, and he brought a nice picture of Peter that he printed out. He's been visiting us every day. He's so nice. He doesn't speak any English, and we've managed to like communicate with gestures and with Google Translate. It was an incredible moment to capture this entire like 15-minute conversation. And then when we looked back at the footage, I was recording everything in slow motion and there's no sound. So that's annoying. We had Chad and Kathy in here as well. At this point, Kathy said that her favorite part of Venice so far has been just walking around the streets because everything is so beautiful and the buildings are so different. It's really nice to walk around here. And Chad said that his favorite part of Venice so far has been the food, specifically the tiramisu that he had last night at the restaurant when we went for a fancy dinner.
He did love that.
He loved it. If you've been to Venice and you've got some good insider tips of what we should be seeing while we're here, please drop those in the comments below because we would love to hear your thoughts on that. Because we're only here for a week, we want to make the most of this lovely studio space. So we don't have a lot of time to explore, but we have been getting out and about and we've been taking turns here. Peter, what's your favorite part so far about Venice?
There's so much being in this space. It's such an experience, but also I've got FOMO. I want to go out and explore, which I did yesterday to the point where I was just so exhausted. I just wanted to be back here.
He left me here and I sold the first print from the collection while he was away. They were a lovely couple, so shout out to Becky and Bob from South Carolina who took home How About Them Apples, one of the prints from this collection. My favorite part about being in Venice so far is honestly, the cheap coffee. It's so good. There's so many bars and they all serve incredible coffee and it's like a fraction of the cost that you would pay in the UK, so.
I mean, it's a small coffee. It's €150, but it just means you can drink more. If you love coffee and art, come to Venice.
I think another one of my favorite parts about this is getting to sit in my little computer corner, which is very messy. It's directly under the heat pump, so I'm warm all the time even though the door is open, and I get to watch as people pass the window looking in at Peter while he's painting, which is a very cool thing to see.
Well, I was painting in the window, but it was too difficult. I was perched up on a high stool in a stressed position and I just couldn't get the stability I needed, so now I'm painting on the table like a child. If you've had an experience like this somewhere else in the world,
oh yeah,
let us know about it because
we would love to have more experiences like this in other countries, so please do that. That would be amazing. The last thing we need to leave you with is that this entire collection is on pre-sale right now, which means that you can claim your painting if you do want one before it sells, because we're taking this collection to Canada and back to England before they're shipped to their forever homes. So if you're interested, we'll pop a link in the description below.
And if you're watching before March 6th and you want in on the competition, check the comments below.
You could get your name in the running to win painting 29 from this challenge. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We really appreciate your support and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay, bye.